Hi, I'm Jessica, and this is Annabelle, and we're going to make unicorn poop cookies today. So you are going to need 1 cup of butter, 1 egg, fill up the egg, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of almond extract, 1 cup of sugar, 2 cups of flour, and 3.5 tablespoons.
And don't forget those.
Oh yes, we won't forget those. And 3.5 tablespoons of, it calls for cream cheese, but we don't have any, so we're going to try Greek yogurt. So we'll let you know how that goes.
And don't forget those.
Oh, what are these?
Colors.
Yes, and then, of course, the food coloring. All right, so the first thing you want to do is soften your butter before you put it in the bowl. So we put it in the microwave on high for about 25 seconds, and then we put it in our mixing bowl, and now we're going to add our Greek yogurt. And if you have cream cheese, that is what's called for. So, all right. Yep. All right, scoop it in.
Let's do a lot.
Yep. All right. So now, then we're going to mix these together until they're smooth. Not too fast. There you go. So the next thing we want to do is add the sugar to the butter and the Greek yogurt. Go ahead, pour it in.
All of it?
All of it.
Oh.
Got it? Here, there you go. There you go. Good job. And we're going to add the half teaspoon of salt. Good job. Then we're going to put it back in the mixer and let it mix.
Now what?
Good job. So the next thing we're going to do is add the almond extract, and there's half a teaspoon of almond extract. Good job. And then we're going to add the egg. And we're going to beat until everything is combined. All right, so the last step to make the dough is to add the flour. And so Annabelle's going to add 2 cups of flour. Go ahead. All right. And then we're going to mix that in. And technically, you're supposed to add a little bit at a time and mix it, but you know, baking with kids. All right, so we have our mixed dough here. Mine was a little bit soft, and I'm not sure if that was because of the Greek yogurt or what, but I ended up having to add another 1/3 cup of flour to get it to form into a ball so it wasn't sticking to everything. If you're still having problems with it sticking, you can put some flour down on the mat and then just roll the ball across that, and it'll really help prevent that. All right, so you're gonna roll this into a log of dough, so you can get an equal amount of dough per color. And then you're gonna split this equally and then put it into different bowls, and we're gonna dye them different colors. Annabelle, what colors do you wanna do?
Pink.
Pink, what other colors?
Purple.
Purple, what other colors? Whatever your unicorn wants to poop out, I suppose. All right, so we have decided that we're gonna use 6 colors for our unicorn poop cookies. Before we start adding the color, we put down a piece of saran wrap, and then we put the dough on top of that, and then make a little well in the dough where you're gonna put the food coloring. And with pink, we don't really know exactly how to make it, so we're gonna start with just 3 drops of red and see if that works. So can you count the drops for me? Tilt it up a little bit more. 1,
2, 3.
Good job. All right. And now we're going to kind of cover that well up a little bit by pinching the dough together, and then we're going to roll it into the saran wrap. And this will keep dye from getting everywhere.
Hey.
And then what you'll do is you'll just knead the dough inside of the saran wrap.
It's ready to pink.
And it may take a little while to get it spread out. All right, so we have our 6 colors here after they've been chilling. Ours have chilled overnight, but they're actually, they only need to chill in the refrigerator So next step is to take them. Make sure you put a little bit of flour down on your mat, otherwise they're gonna get a little sticky. And then we're gonna roll them into snakes, just like this. Get too much flour, then it starts breaking like that. All right, so we rolled out all of our snakes, and now we have started pressing them together like this. So take the colors that you want to roll into one of your unicorn poop cookies and press them up together. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll this big one. All right, so now once you've got it rolled into a big long rope, you're gonna take it and you're gonna make some cuts. You want at least a few inches because you're gonna wrap them around. All right, so you're gonna lay it down on the pan and you're gonna start with a bigger circle, and then you'll slowly make a little circle as you go up to a point. So you're going to bake at 375 for 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how high your oven gets. And here are all of our cookies. You can see that we made rainbows and suns and unicorn poops, so you can do a lot of fun stuff with them.
Yes.